Hey guys, I'm so excited that you jumped on this video because that means you want to learn more about coaching. In this video, I want to go through with you guys the most commonly asked questions I get when someone's deciding to sign up or not as a coach. So I hope this answers your questions about it. It's better to be informed than to jump into something blindly. Although when I first signed up as a coach, I definitely jumped into it blindly because I needed that change, and I just knew that coaching was something that I needed to do, and I would learn the rest later and get those questions answered later. So I'm going to go through with you guys the 7 top questions that I get asked when someone's deciding to sign up as a coach. So the biggest one that I get is, do you need to be super fit to sign up as a coach? So if you watched my why video, you'll see that when I signed up to be a coach, I had zero fitness. I was weak. I was fragile. I was in a really bad place with my health. So I didn't sign up to be a coach because I had abs or was super fit or was this personal trainer. I had no fitness background. But I started because, number one, I knew that I needed to make that change, and I needed that accountability that coaching was going to give me in order to make the changes I needed to in my life. And number two, I started because I knew that there was people out there in similar situations like me who needed that push to do the same as well. So when it comes to signing up to be a coach, your fitness level has zero relevance to do with it. The reason why I love Beachbody coaches is that we're not fitness experts or bikini models. One of the things that we're known for is being real, down-to-earth people who share their journey authentically through social media. And if you love the programs, the products, and have a big heart and love the community, that basically are the qualifications to become a coach. So fitness really doesn't have anything to do with it. Number two, what happens when you become a coach? So when you're like, okay, Brittany, I want to sign up. What's the next step? What do I have to do? So there's a new coach training that basically takes you through a series of lessons that's very straightforward and that you work through at your own pace. But honestly, if you're somebody like me who loves everything about Beachbody, when I signed up, I worked through those lessons so fast because it didn't feel like work for me. So you get to pick on how fast you want to work through them. The other thing that's really awesome is that once a week, Beachbody hosts the National Wake Up Call. So they take top coaches who are successful in their business, and they do calls and interview them, and the coaches share with us how they were successful, and they give us tips and tricks to implement into our business, which is really, really awesome because we have those tools available to us. And one of the things about coaching is that you just always have to be in that learner growth mindset, because when you sign up, you're going to feel maybe overwhelmed with information at first, and you might feel that you have to know everything, but you don't. You just have to be in that learner mindset every single day, and you'll be good to go. So the other thing that I was going to mention is that you don't have to have a fitness background, a business background, or social media. When I first signed up, like I said, I had no fitness. I had no business background. I went to school to become a teacher, and I maybe had 200 friends on Facebook. So I started from, that was my foundation I started from. So when you sign up to be a coach, like I said, you just have to take all those tools that are already available to you and learn it and grow your business and become, okay, how am I going to be successful in my business? This is what I'm going to focus on today. So it's really easy for you to implement things into your business and to learn how to do that. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. So it's not one of those things where, you sign up for something, or you want to start your own business, but you have to invest $50,000 and you don't know the first thing to do. This business is really good because it gives you all the tools to do that. And when you first sign up to be a coach, your coach sign up fee is waived. So literally you're not putting, really, it's like the lowest investment that you could possibly do to build a business. So that's one of the really good things about that as well. So one of the main platforms that we use is Instagram. And I find that through Instagram and like Facebook through stories, it takes a matter of seconds to share who you are on social media through your stories. And since this is a relationship building business, that's the easiest and quickest and fastest way to do that. So the next, which kind of leads into the next question. So the next question is, what do you actually do every day as a coach? What are the things that you do? So basically, you want to, number one, commit to a program and share it authentically. That is the biggest thing. You know, I might write up a post the night before and share it, or talk about how my workout went, or how any aspect of my life I feel that I want to share, you can share. You just pick and choose. So one of the things that we do is, once people sign up under you as your challengers, you create what are called these online challenge groups, where you post something. So if you're a coach and you're leading your challenge group, or there's a couple coaches in there, you might, you know, say, I'll take this week, or I'll take this day. And you literally can post anything you want. It can be motivational, it could be something, you know, related to food, recipes, anything like that, personal development, anything. So you work out, you post a sweaty selfie, you invite people to your challenge groups and to the coaching opportunity. And then you have to make sure that you're present on social media, so that your open sign is on. So the more present you are on social media, and the more real you are while you're sharing your journey, that is going to attract the type of people that you want to attract. That's going to attract the type of people that you want to ultimately work with. So I would say around an hour a day, and then on weekends I might put more into it, around 2 to 3 hours on a Saturday or Sunday. You just kind of pick and choose what you want to do. It's funny because a lot of people say that they don't have time to do this, and it's funny because they say they're too busy. And it's funny because we have that mindset of like, oh, I'm too busy, I can't do it. And it's more a mindset than anything, because if you have an hour a night to sit down and watch Netflix and know everything about Meredith Grey, which I probably do, I spend probably too much time watching that show. If you have time to scroll through social media, then you have, 15 minutes to half an hour a night to dive into the business if you really want to. It's just a matter of, having that clarity of your priorities and your vision. It's hard to make time for something when your vision isn't pulling you and compelling you in. Sometimes if the goal isn't big enough, it's hard to make time for that. And the ultimate reason why you should do it is because you see a future with it. So the more you have clarity with what you want to accomplish out of it, then I can guarantee you that spending hours scrolling social media at night or binge watching Netflix is, going to be minimized, so that you can make time for your priorities. Question number 4, the expectations of a coach. So like I said, sharing your journey authentically. In your Instagram stories, you're talking to your followers about anything that's relevant in your life. It could be related to food, your health, your recipes, your kids, your dogs, your cat, like whatever you want. One of the things I love is that it's not just about Beachbody. So you just talk about you and what's going on with your life, because ultimately people want to see the real you. They just don't want to see you, posting things just related to Beachbody, because you're way more than that. And then as well, the expectation is, listening to those national wake-up calls. Those are key in learning so many easy things that you can implement into your business. And being present on social media, having that consistency there so that people know that you're open and that they can reach out to you at any time. And when you start to grow your team and you start to have coaches under you, you want to be that business mentor for your potential team. And that's something that we'll go through and we'll teach you as you go along. The qualities of a good coach. Okay, so if you love the products, the community, the support, the workout programs, and you have a big heart for helping other people, those are the main qualities of a good coach. And you're willing to have that marathon mindset versus that sprint mindset. So, you can't just expect that when you jump into something like this, that you're going to be making $10,000 a month. Like, I would have red flags if someone told me, like, you can make $10,000 this month, easy, no problem, you just have to sign up. Like, to me, that would be like, holy crap. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, if you compare it to, getting your degree, you go to school for 4 to 5 years so that you come out with that degree. It's the same kind of thing when you're learning how to coach and grow an online business. You have to have that marathon mindset mentality where you're working every single day towards that end goal. So it's funny, a lot of people say, Beachbody is a pyramid scheme. And like I said, the cool thing about Beachbody is that, so if you sign up people under you, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be earning any kind of paycheck. And the people that are under you at any time can exceed you and grow. In a pyramid scheme, you can never surpass that other person. So here it's like your potential is limitless. So you can essentially do as much or as little as you want to do. So one of the things I want to mention as well, when you're first starting, you can start basically earning money as you learn and as you go. You don't have to have it all figured out before you start going. And it's not a company where it's like Tupperware or something where you have to keep stock and inventory and you have to keep track of all of that. Beachbody, you pay a $15 a month online office fee, and Beachbody takes care of all the stock and inventory and orders, everything like that. And you have your online office and you have your customers organized so that you can access it at any time. It's super easy to use and it's awesome. So my next thing that kind of leads me into it is talking about money, because a lot of people say, okay, how much money can I earn? Like, what's the potential? So I will tell you guys, like I said, if it was something where it was like, here, you're going to make $10,000 this month if you sign up, I would have red flags towards it. So it's definitely something that if you're thinking about signing up or you just want to read a really good book, I would highly recommend reading The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, because he talks about taking those small behaviors every single day and repeat it over time, in your fitness and in your business. And over time, that's going to grow to the end goal that you want. And at the time, it seems so insignificant that you're taking these small steps, but it's that consistency and that effort compounded over a period of time that's going to get you where you want to be in this business financially. So when I first started, I can tell you guys, so once a week they pay you. So every Thursday you get paid. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get paid, but I remember probably my first 3 or 4 paychecks, I literally had nothing, like $0. I did not get paid. And probably I would say into the first month, so probably like the 5th week or so, I got my first paycheck of like $50. And I was like ecstatic because I was like, oh, sweet, I can get my nails done this month. This is awesome. I get paid for helping people with their fitness journey. I'm doing this anyways, so why not get paid for it? Like, this is amazing. And then you start making a couple $100s a month, and it pays for your groceries, your gas, and it makes such a huge, huge difference. And it's applying that compound effect over time that is going to lead you to your financial goals. And a lot of people are like, I'm not successful because I'm not earning X amount of money. And I think success is just defined by however you define it. So I think that if you're doing those small behaviors every single day, you will get to your end goal with whatever it is. It could be your end goal, I want to make $1,000 a week. I want to make $2,000 a week. Whatever it is you set, you can work towards that and for sure 100% achieve it. I know there's a lot of my coaches on my team who have just done this for 5 years over time, and they are pulling in anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000 a week. And so you think like, yeah, if my end goal is to be at home and really build this as a business and excel, that I'm going to do these behaviors every day. And maybe your goal is to just become a hobby coach where you help out friends and family. That's 100% fine. It's all a matter of what you want to do with this business and where it will take you. So a lot of people say like, if I've done this for 2 or 3 years, done this coaching thing, I should be here. But if you're not putting in that effort, time itself is not going to get you where you want to be financially. You have to make that decision to say, I'm going to show up today and I'm going to have my to-do list and I'm going to check that off so that I can get to my end goal. So that is basically sums up what I wanted to talk about with you guys about money. And the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about relates to money because it talks about rankings. So when you first sign up, you're going to learn how to basically build your business and what the different rankings are in Beachbody. So when you sign up 2 coaches, you're considered an Emerald coach. And if you sign 8 people up and 2 of your coaches on each of your legs are Emerald, then you're bumped up to Diamond, and then there's 1-star Diamond and 2-star Diamond, etc. So when you sign up people, it does not necessarily mean you get paid. You are rewarded through Beachbody, through your work and how you help people be successful with helping other people with their business as well. And that's something you learn as you go. And that's what matters most, is how you mentor your team when you start to build your team. And there's so many training videos and things like that make it super easy to learn how to do that. And with your rankings, you're paid 25% commission on everything that that people purchase off of you. And as you grow your team, the bulk of your income is going to come from bonuses for helping people grow their business. So like I said, just because you have, say, X amount of people under you does not necessarily mean that you're going to get paid. You're going to get paid for helping people be successful in their business. So as long as you are that present leader and you show up with that learner mindset every day and you're applying something new, that is when you're going to grow your team. So I hope that covers a lot of maybe questions that were lurking, and don't hesitate to reach out to me if there's something that you feel that you need more clarity of. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that answers lots of your questions.